Okay, so this is the second knife that I bought after failing my no buying a knife in December challenge. So this was actually bought in December too. After I bought the Schatt Morgan, which isn't here yet, it'll be here sometime today. But I figured since this knife was here, I'd make a video about this one. And this is the Great Eastern Cutlery 62 Easy Pocket Congress, and this one is in the blood red jig bone, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I did want this specific cover material. Uh, I paid about $110 for this on eBay, and then $120 for shipping and tax and all that. Um, but yeah, so I was okay with paying that because I waited until it wasn't on the dealer websites anymore. Uh, but I did end up getting one. Decided I wanted it. Um, so yeah, I paid about 30, 25, 30% more than retail at most dealer websites. And I'm okay with that for a knife on the secondary market. That's a Great Eastern Cutlery knife anyway. Because as most of us know, most of the time on eBay, the secondary Great Eastern Cutlery knives go for like, 100 times their retail price. So I'm okay paying 25 or 30% more than that. That's fine. This is called the Easy Pocket Congress. It's kind of a half a Congress because a Congress normally has four blades. This one only has two. And the two blades that it has is this Warncliffe blade here, which is about 2.5 inches long and then has about a 2 1/4 cutting edge. And then it's got this cute little pen blade here, which is about 1 3/4 inches long and has about a 1.5 inch cutting edge. And I think it's called the Easy Pocket Congress because it's nice and rounded and everything, and it's fairly thin because it only has one back spring for both the blades, of course. I haven't noticed any blade rub, but I haven't really played with this knife a whole lot, and I haven't carried it yet because I wanted to show it off before I carried it. Um, but yeah, this knife is just really pretty. The guy who sold it to me on eBay shipped it out the day after I paid him, and I believe this knife is exactly as he described. He never took it out of the tube or anything. Or took it out of the tube to take pictures, obviously, but when I got it, it still had the factory oil on the blade, which has since been replaced with some mineral oil because, it's thinner and food safe because sometimes I use my knives to cut food. Um, Although Warncliffe's not very useful for that, I have to say. Um, yeah, so I really like these cover material. This cover material. I like when Great Eastern Cutlery does different like colors instead of doing their normal like I would call it an amber jig bone, like Case calls it. I think they call it like an autumn jig bone or something. It's like yellow and brown and everything. Like a standard jig bone type cover, and that looks good. But I really do like the colorful ones. And unfortunately, Case never makes the colorful ones in chrome vanadium, and Case's quality control is kind of iffy sometimes. It's certainly not a Great Eastern Cutlery knife, anyway. Um, Apart from the cover material, I really like this shield also. I really like it when the shield says Titty on it for some reason. I think because that kind of is what a shield was originally for, kind of. Other than just being, kind of neat. I think it was supposed to kind of show off, who made the knife. Of course, this knife was made earlier in 2020. Didn't sell quite as well as some of the other knives made in 2020, obviously. Um, but it did eventually sell out from the dealers. The pocket carvers are still available if you're interested in one of those. I was thinking about getting one of those maybe, so I don't know if I'll do that or not. But they're under $100 and there's still some micarta ones available. So I've been thinking about that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to because it's not really a knife that I'm excited about. And plus, I have this now, so I already have a 62, so I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with another 62, although it's a different 62, if that makes sense. But anyway, cool little knife. I think I did pretty well in the price, considering, like I said, most of the time people want uh, twice the retail for these knives on the secondary market. I think I did pretty good at, 25-30% more than retail. Um, but yeah, just a cool knife, and I'm sure that it will get some pocket time here in the future. All right, guys, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be on that Schatt and Morgan I bought.